Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show, Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Fowler is after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Pham is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. Squared that one up just a little late. The pitch. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Dribbled to the right side. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler. Still ranging back. Gone! Coming to the plate now. J.D. Martinez. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grichuk on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And that's in there for strike 1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Stepping in.
Tommy Pham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Jed Jerko now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. The 1-0 delivery. In the air out to straightaway left. Bregman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman
Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. As the coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jake Lamb.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Grichuk going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Standing in, Starlin Castro. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off him.
Waiting next is Brian McCann. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First and second here with nobody out. This one's flared toward left center. Grichuk coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Set to get his day started, Alex Bregman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Turned on down the line. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grichuk is in pursuit, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
A fastball that just misses inside. And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Correa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there for strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Three runs already home here. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right. So we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Guy Murphy.
Designated hitter, Guy
Into the windup
Murphy.
and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, number 11. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him. So digging in now, Jed Lowry. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he gets ahead 0-1. This is line to left. Bregman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Ground ball right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Designated hitter,
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Starlin Castro. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 16,
digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out to left center. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Into the box. Tommy Pham. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Reddick on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in, Jed Jerko. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on off.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa is up with it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Altuve is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder.
Now he gets 15 on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The batter,
so striding in, Guy Murphy.
Guy Murphy.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, number 11. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder.
Josh shoots this one over to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. A pause, and the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pham racing back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Shed Lowry.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. At the plate, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. McHugh into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tommy Pham.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. For Fowler, that's now 17 two-base hits for the year. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Late that time for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Reddick on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Brian McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lowry ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Juan Nicasio takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman. Shed.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Hit on the ground to third. Correa comes up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Striding in once again, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot. Brad Peacock will come on. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Altuve at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, number 11. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Second baseman. Jose.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Fowler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Up next for the Astros.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pham giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Carlos Correa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there at the letters 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Ball 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Reddick coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So a big moment here, and standing in, Tommy Pham. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifted into center field. Pham has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that misses ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Well, he's got himself in a good count right now.
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. Here's Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Stephen Piscotty will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 55, Stephen Piscotty.
In there, strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 17 RBIs. Here's the 0-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 0-2 home. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 run in and 1.
Randall Grichuk. Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Digging in the switch hitter, guy Murphy. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, number 11 is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch. Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his grill.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Tyler Lyons will be on the mound to start the 9th inning. And his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Harrison Gagnon is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Left side, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In the air out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The shortstop, number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Chopped foul wide of first. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Lowry is digging for home. And the Cardinals are going to walk off a winner. And the Cardinals' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man. Dexter Fowler. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 6 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, right fielder, number 25.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
In now, Tommy Pham. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Markakis on the run, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Matt Carpenter. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So coming to the plate, Randall Grichuk. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Guy Murphy. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Settling in now, number 11. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Jed Lowry now. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Center field number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson scoops it up. Now a flip to Santana covering as they get the force plate. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. That pitch was so slow it Nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dexter Fowler.
Beats me for what's going on here. It's an intentional walk to begin the ball game.
Second spot
Okay.
Center fielder number
And a
3.
rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And somebody's got to have their signals crossed here as the free pass will bring in a run. Here's Randall Grichuk. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Digging in the switch hitter, Guy Murphy. And he's off to a really hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a 400 average. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded.
Number 11.
Here's Jed Lowry now. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs and no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves,
And
MLB
now,
Network welcomes you to
your
SunTrust
Atlanta
Park.
Braves.
Opening night here in this brand new season between the Oakland A's and the Atlanta
Leading
Braves.
off tonight for Oakland,
Live baseball here on
center
MLB
fielder,
Network, and it comes
number
your way
61.
next. Number 61 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Kareem Granger. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Kemp giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in, Chris Davis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Stepping in,
baseman.
number 1. He
Number
readies
1.
for his first plate appearance. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Davis. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Standing in, Matt Olson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Matt Olson.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Digging in, Ryan Healy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan Healy.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. One gone. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Inciarte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So now it's Mark Hanna. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Little flare out to left. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 61. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Matt Kemp.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kemp will turn and go to second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Into the box now, Matt Adams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. For Kemp, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw goes over to third, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. At the plate, Kareem Granger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Davis.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw to first will indeed. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dansby Swanson.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's running towards second. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Number 61 makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 1 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman Ryan Healy.
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So now it's Mark Hanna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Ready,
Roger Salas answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Roger Salas.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Davis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, strike 1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Maxwell has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Bruce Maxwell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That one's in there, 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
once
61.
again. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another shot now. Kareem Ranger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Right fielder number 22, Nick
Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Healy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Number 57.
Matt Olson. Your attention, please. Now
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Olson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay, and he'll pull into second with one away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The batter, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Jed Lowry stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here it comes. 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Mauricio Cabrera.
Cannon.
Mark Canha is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Bruce Maxwell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder. Ender.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the air now out to left field. Davis is under it. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Chris Hatcher takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chris Hatcher.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now both runners on the move. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Matt Adams. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Pickoff move to second, back in standing. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Slow roller left side. Healy picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, number 61. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Number 61 becomes the first out of the inning, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Weak roller right side. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Adonis Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The underhanded flip. And he is in there. Digging in now, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Digging in once again, number 1. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 35, Daniel Colon.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So here's Matt Kemp now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Pitch out, nothing doing. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So striding forward now, Matt Adams, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Olson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Inciarte is right there, 1 down. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Right over the middle, knee high. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ryan Healy is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Jed Lowry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Stepping in, Mark Hanna. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit out.
Maxwell. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup
Now
move here
pitching
and
for
bring
the
on a
Reds,
southpaw
pinch hitting
to
for
face the
Oakland.
left-handed hitter
Number
due up.
19,
Josh Fegley
Josh
will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Chad Pinder would be next. Swing and a line drive. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Liam Hendricks on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Now in the box, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Lowry on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Number 13, Adonis Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now batting, Chad Pinder. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, number 61. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Jake Smolinski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Jose Ramirez. Marcus Semien will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in. The switch hitter, Kareem Ranger. Ian Kroll gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And that misses for ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it. He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with.
Got him. And Oakland, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017. It's A's baseball coming up next. To short. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. In now, Jose Pirela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Nobody out, runner on first. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Will Myers. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two.
Ouch, that one hit him. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. Renfroe rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in the switch hitter, Sito Kojima. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Sosa is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Athletic, second baseman, Marcus.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Kareem Ranger. First delivery to him on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Pirela comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. So coming to the plate, Eric Ibar. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and Ibar swings and misses, and he's set down for out number 1. Now at the plate, number 21. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Center field.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Riding in once again, Jose Perella. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 61 is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Renfroe is in pursuit. 1 out. So digging in now, Jake Smolinski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Renfroe on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Will Myers. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
First baseman Will
line softly toward the hole. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Right fielder Hunter
Renfroe stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Healy scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yangervis Solarte. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Hit back up the middle. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So striding forward now, Josh Fegley. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way.
61.
Number 61 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Marcus Semien is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Sito Kojima. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sito Kojima.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Grounded to third. On it goes right through him into left field. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Sosa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ibar waits on the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lowry into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance. Number 21. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Smolinski. And that retires the side. Now batting, Kareem Granger.
Leading off the 4th.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Designated hitter.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Granger.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Perella will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The left
At the plate, Chris Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 2 gone. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder number 7.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Jose Perella. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Will Myers.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Semien backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Davis. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. Digging in and looking for more, Sito Kojima. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him 2 down. Now in the box, Carlos Sosa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the... Striding in, Jake Smolinski. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Jake Smolinski.
And he is out on the tag. Standing in, Mark Hanna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Curveball that time, not even close.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming. This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Swung on and missed 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop.
Jed Lowry is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Digging in once again, Eric Ibar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ibar.
Hit on the ground to third. Healy picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in to
21.
try it again. Number 21. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Here it comes, 2-0. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Center fielder
Digging in and
7.
looking for more, Manuel Margot. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Jose Perella, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he is in there.
Up next for the Padres. First baseman.
Blake Trinan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 39, Blake Trinan.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Will Myers stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Healy brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Fegley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Josh Fegley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And he'll reach second now with one away. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Marcus Semien.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next for Oakland.
Striding in once again, Kareem Ranger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chris Davis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Margot is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, number 10.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone to lead off the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yonheber Solarte. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Ready once again, Sito Kojima.
Sito Kojima.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. In now. Carlos.
Left fielder. Carlos.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Eric Ibar. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Canna will put this one away and the side is retired.
It's time.
Digging in now, Jake Smolinski. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder.
Down the third baseline. Solarte fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, one away. So stepping in, Mark Canna. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jed Lowry.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Josh Begley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the... And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So digging in now, Jose Pirela. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Santiago Casilla comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results.
Now pitching for the A's, number 46, Santiago Casilla.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Smolinski. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 61. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So striding in, Marcus Semien. He scored after. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chad Pinder will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
18, Chad Pinder.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe waits on it. He's got it one away. Stepping into the box, Kareem Ranger. He's set. Here it comes.
Ranger.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Up the middle and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. Two quick outs here. Corey Spangenberg.
Pinch hitting for San Diego. Number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
Daniel Kalum enters now in a mop-up role. She'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ryan Schimpf will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Number 61 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. At the plate, Jake Smolinski. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Right fielder, Jake Smolinski.
Matt Olson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their cannon. Enters from the pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Low for ball 1. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sosa on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So now it's Mark Canha. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to right. Renfroe posts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is flared out towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. Now at the plate, Josh Phegley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll take it to the bag for the force. And this one is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win. And this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres: 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.